In a world full of confusion, one man has the answers. Questions with Seth Sentry. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Another episode of Quaywas coming at you. This one is Sniper Elite 4, putting some bullets into some Nazis' brains. Let's do it. Okay, Jabbo's Fun Train. Excellent name. Hey Seth, what is your favorite scent of Lynx sprays? Man, I haven't worn Lynx in a long time because I'm not 16. But when I was, even probably younger, probably for about 13, so year, 7 or whatever? Yeah, high school days. It was always Lynx Africa. I don't even know if there was another flavor, but you had to have a can of Lynx on you at all times. It was a cologne. It was a deodorant. It was a flamethrower. It was a great way of disguising the stale bong smoke after a house party. And it was also like a rite of passage, like a test of might. I remember standing around in a circle. This is so fucked. And we would just spray the Lynx directly onto our bare skin and see how long you could spray it for before you had to wuss out because of the horrible chemical burns. Lachlan Kimber! Hey Seth, what do you think of today's hip-hop scene? Mumble rap? What do I think of today's hip-hop scene? I mean, yeah, man, it's like any era in rap or any music. You know, there's some good shit out there and there's some whack shit out there. I mean, I listen to everything, man. You know, I try not to. I think there's a danger as you get older to kind of switch off and go, all right, I'm not listening to, like, everything from this point is whack to me now. And I think everybody knows, like, has like a dad or an older uncle or a grandpa like that where they just switched off at a certain decade in music and they're like, everything from now on is bad. And that's just, I think that's a dangerous mentality, you know, especially when you're an artist yourself. So I listen to everything, man. Like, I listen to Future and Young Thug. I mean, fuck, I listen to Little Yachty. Like, and I get something out of it all because I think people expect dudes, like, let's take Future for example. Dudes expect him to be dropping dope punchlines and have really witty lyrics and they forget that, man, what this dude's doing is he's laying down a vibe. He's giving you a feeling, you know, and you can put that on and you can just feel that and you don't have to read so deeply into it. And if you want a rapper to spit some dope ass punchlines, there's still rappers, you know, go listen to Run the Jewels or something. You can still find that, but not every rapper has to be a jack of all trades. You know what I mean? Some people are just there because they're fucking, they're just laying down a vibe, and that's the way I feel. So yeah. And as for the mumble rap thing, I mean, you know, go back and listen to old jazz singers, and they would scat and do-bop shabop all over the fucking place, and you know, it was just about a vibe. I don't think every song has to be really wordy and for the lyrics to be intricate and solving the world's problems. You know, it's not always the case. You know, not everyone wants to turn up to Shakespeare. G'day Seth. What sneakers are you into? Retro stuff or like the latest release type stuff? Or do you not really care about anything? Liam Polglaze. Hey dude, I care about things. Not shoes so much though. I mean, back in the day when it was all skate shoes and shit, I used to really give a fuck about my sneakers. You know, I'd get a pair of those fucking Chad Muska circa joints with the stash pocket, and I'd keep them so pristine with a toothbrush and, you know, I'd bleach the laces. But now, I don't know, I just don't care as much anymore. I kind of just buy a pair of shoes, and then I just wear them until they're fucked, and then I throw them out, and then I buy another pair of shoes. But I got a friend called Micah who just fucking loves them, man. He's got like a whole room dedicated just to his shoe collection, and but he never really wears them. Like, I just, to me, and I'm sure to some people, like, I get it that you see them as art, you know, but to me, shoes are just like a really practical item of clothing. So just wear them, you know. Life's too short to not wear your shoes, bro. That's what I've always said. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Have you ever dabbled in psychedelics? And if so, mind sharing a story? Cheers. Yeah, I've dabbled, man. Multi-kill. Dude, I wish the arms and legs and Nazi heads went flying in opposite directions for these X-ray explosion kills, because that would be fucking rad. I feel like acid stories are kind of like telling someone about your dream. Like, it didn't really happen to them, and it didn't really even happen to you, and so they can be kind of fucking boring. But once we took oh my god, watch this. It goes through that guy's head and into that guy's testicle and explodes that guy's testicle into fucking fragments, dude. That's so cool. It's disgusting. Yeah, once I took a bunch of acid, and then I ended up sitting across the road from a pub that I used to work at, a really historic old building, and I watched the pub revert back to an old 1800s pub. Like, you know, men walking around in bowler hats and ladies in really nice, elegant dresses. And it was fully like, you know, normally when you have some like acid visuals, they don't really hold up to scrutiny. You know, it's just like patterns shimmering in the corner of your eyes or whatever. But this held up. Like, I was there, dude. So what I'm trying to say is that acid made me time travel. Jackson Reynolds, what you got for me? Is the story about you wanking in Hawaii true? I am ashamed to say that is all completely true. The lime lamb. If you could master any instrument instantly, which would it be? Probably the keytar, which is, if you don't know, a hybrid of a keyboard and a guitar. Hey, guy, dude. If you had a son and daughter, what would their names be? Probably Grevin and Jaundice. Welcome to the world of Maxfer. Yo, Seth, just kind of curious. How did you come up with the titles for your albums and EP? Alright, so the first one obviously was the Wait a Minute EP, which I was a waiter at the time, so I wanted something to reflect that. So it's a slice of my life, you know, a little wait a minute. But also, I guess the double meaning is, you know, I was always telling people to hold off. It's kind of going to be ready for when it's ready, because it took me so long to write. Second one, This Was Tomorrow. I wanted to continue that time theme because I wanted all my albums to have a cohesion, you know. I wanted them to all work in unison, so that's why I things like have the artwork. If you stretch it out end to end, all the artwork of the different album all links up to make a big panorama, and I wanted the names to kind of reflect that as well. So I went with This Was Tomorrow, which contains past, present, and future, and same with Strange New Past, you know. And who knows where we go from there. Maybe I'll just call the next one Clock. Alec, PT, thoughts on the UK grime scene? Fucking love it. At the moment, listening to fuck tons of Stormzy. At Damon Heath, who was better at Infinite Warfare, you or Jared Hayne? I would say me by so much. Okay, what is the lyric you're most proud of? Jamie Jury. Jamie Jury. Are you a gardener of Better Homes and Gardening? Wasn't his name Jamie Jury? Or am I thinking of Jury Duty? Like, I can't come out this weekend, guys. I've got Jamie Jury. Wait, what am I actually talking about? A lyric I'm most proud of? I don't know, man. First one that comes to mind maybe is from Run. Cops came and drew bats like Bob Kane, which I always thought was kind of cool because like Bob Kane drew Batman obviously and cops drew bats. but also there was a professional baseballer called Bob Kane. So I kind of worked on a few levels. I don't know. Dylan, you son of a bitch. Hey Seth, have you ever been into cars? What car do you own right now? Dylan, I own a secondhand 2009 Subaru Forester. It's a very sensible car. Wait, dude, watch this, okay? I just accidentally pressed the trigger and just no-scoped a guy in the fucking head somehow. That's fucking crazy. Can I see it again? Well, you don't see that every day. Thanks very much for your questions, Lords. I'll see you next time. Peace! But keep an eye out for the pizza guy and watch the scary world through your Venetian blinds. Now everybody say it with me. Don't take risks, cause risks are risky. Yeah, you're damn right, just play it safe.